Hey there, it's Darlene. Welcome to my channel and welcome to my creative life. I'm creating something really fun today using some products from Jenlee Schoolcraft where we make pretty crafty things. I'll talk a little bit about her and her website later on. Right now I'm using this Zoe stamp from Julie Nutting, and if you've used these stamps before, they're basically like playing with paper dolls. So it made me think, I'm going to make some paper dolls. I have a couple of granddaughters and I thought they would really enjoy doing this or playing with them. So the first thing I did was look through my kind of thinking skin tone scrap papers. I found this piece right here. It's basically a plain cardstock, but it has a little bit of, I don't know, like fibers inside it. So it's not just like a plain cardstock. And I thought I'd go ahead and press down. Now, if you notice the stamp, it's pretty big. So I don't have an acrylic block to put it on the whole thing. So what I tried to do is stamp it and then move that acrylic block like up and down instead of, pressing down like a regular stamp, which is what I did with this one here. So I thought this one through a little bit more. So I'm holding down the top part, pressing down on all the, bottom, top, and middle of this. And look at how much better that's stamped. Look at, I'm going to still use the other one, even though you can see that there's some pieces missing or some parts missing. I'm just going to use a black fine tip pen to just fill in those lines. I'm okay with it because for the most part, she's going to be dressed, right? So I went through my scrap pile and I looked for hair colors, and I just decided one of them was going to be this really dark, almost like gray. Well, it's like a lighter black, but it's not really gray. I don't even know what color it is. Slate, maybe? I don't know. Anyhow, I used that one and then this other brown color that almost is a little reddish. So I thought it'd be kind of fun. Now, this stamp includes two different hairstyles that are separate from the doll itself, as you can see here, and also two different bangs for these hairstyles. So I thought I would do both bangs and then, like I said, two different hairstyles because, well, I have two different dolls. And I may even do another one, like maybe like a blonde or even maybe a actual gray, something fun. The other thing I did is I grabbed a background stamp of mine, and it's just kind of a simple swirly stamp that I have. And I just used some Versamark ink because I wanted to add like a little pattern to the bodies or the skin without it being too overloading or too obnoxious, I guess is the right word, because again, this is supposed to be, skin. So I didn't want anything kind of silly, but I just felt like it needed something a little bit more than just some plain cardstock. So I went ahead and fussy cut everything out. And if you're not sure on fussy cutting, the main thing to do is keep your cutting hand. So in my case, that's my right hand with the scissors, just kind of always in a straight motion, and then move the paper around with your left hand or your non-dominant hand. And that makes the cutting just a lot better. So I went ahead and stacked up all the pieces. I'm not sure why. I just love playing with paper dolls. So I think I was just having really a lot of fun with that. And I'm going to go ahead and grab this, what is that, cutting knife, craft knife, to cut in the middle of the arms, the legs, and then there is one of the hairstyles that needs a little ponytail, or between the ponytail cut out. Now, I was looking for this particular craft knife and I couldn't find it at first. The other one I have over there, that black one, it is so dull, it is so old, but I don't know how to discard it. I guess I could just wrap it in some, maybe some cardboard or a piece of styrofoam or something before throwing it away, but I don't need to sharpen it. I like this one better because it has a retractable blade, which I think works a lot better in my craft room because sometimes my granddaughters come in here and I don't really want them playing with craft knives. So I went ahead and cut that out, and look, it's super simple. And I'm going to grab some of this pink chalk pencil, and I'm just going to give her a little bit of color on her cheeks, and that's pretty much all I'm doing for the actual bodies of these paper dolls. I didn't do any shading or anything like that with even the outfits because I thought the pattern paper was just so pretty. Then the more I thought about this, I thought, okay, how are they going to play paper dolls with this thing? So what I decided to do is I'm basically laminating all of the pieces, and I'm just doing that by using some clear packing tape, and I put the sticky side up so I could put the body down, and it's going to be the same thing for all the other pieces. And then I put a piece of packing tape just right over the top. I'm going to use my bone folder and my fingers to really burnish it because I really want it to be stuck together. And then I'm going to trim around it. Now, I didn't trim really super close to it because I do know that we need a little bit of extra room where the packing tapes are touching each other or sealing these images in. But I try to get as close as possible, and also, in a sense, kind of fussy cutting as well. But you're going to see me do this really quick. I got it on super speed. So really quick, let me talk about Jenlee Schoolcraft and her website. So she has a website, which all the links will be in the information box, and also a link to my blog and also my Instagram account. But the website is, she carries new and gently used crafting products. And when I say new, I don't mean, hey, this just came off the produce line and it's the newest, latest, and greatest. It's new as in never been used. But you're going to find a lot of like retired items. Sometimes people get rid of crafting supplies, but yet they're in great condition. So it's that type of thing. What I do tell people is when you go to the website, and I'm telling you need to go to the website because you will like the prices, very budget friendly. When you go there and you see something you like, you better grab it quick because there may only be a handful of that particular item. And in some cases, it literally might just be the one item. So if you really want something, grab it. Now, one thing I want to mention when I say gently used, what I'm talking about, and I know you all have these same things in your stash, is I used a stamp set once. I'm probably not going to use it again. Or maybe there's some paper, or maybe, and I've gotten them where it's the enamel dots, and, let's say there's 30 total on the, the card or whatever you want to call it, and maybe 2 or 3 of them are used. Well, yeah, it's not a brand new item because there have been products used, but you still get like 28 of them. You know what I mean? So definitely check the descriptions when you go to the website and look for that kind of thing. But that's what they talk about when you say gently used. But, again, you might have to pay, $7 for it new, and with 2 of your enamel dots being missing, now it's $2, or something like that. So great deals, great items, and a good assortment too. Like these Julie netting stamps. I mean, they're so fun. I absolutely love them. And I hope you like what I did. I am, like I mentioned, going to put or use these for paper dolls for my granddaughters to use. Just showing really quick how to put them on, and you can mix and match. I am probably going to stamp some more outfits. The paper that I used here was also from Jenlee Schoolcraft, and it's a pad from Prima Marketing. So cute. But here they are. I did put a little bit of magnet on the back of them, so they are now interchangeable and fun to play with. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for watching.